Julie. Thanks for joining me today as I plan one of my favourite pages in my Happy Planner, my Currently page. If you saw me make my May Currently page, you'll know that I decided to use this page for my priorities and goals and this section for a review of the month. So what I'll be doing today is making a page to go on this side to match the colours on this. I really wanted to use Squad Girls for this page, seeing as all the talk has been about Squad Girls. And it's actually been quite a while since I've used them in my planner. I decided to go with this girl. Not all the colours match, but we've got the orange here. So I think I can make it work. If not, we can always cover up this June. I'm going to be using some plain dot grid paper. Talking of dot grid paper, I was super excited to see that Jessica from Live Love Posh is now doing packs of completely neutral dot grid paper, so I know that I will never be without if I need it. This washi is from a Pebbles set, a baby set, part of my scrapbooking stash. I was going to go with the plaid washi, but I've been using that quite a bit in my spreads lately, so I like to challenge myself, so I thought why not pick something a little bit different. It's also very summery, and it goes with these really adorable Melon stickers from Katelyn Plans that I'm going to pair with the Squad Girl this month. I felt like she was a little bit large for the paper, so what I've done is resize her. I'm not going to be using this quote, I'm going to use some of Katelyn's quotes. Talking of Katelyn, some of you may know I'm a rep for her, and at the end of May she had a really cute sticker release. And I just wanted to mention that obviously I'm in the UK, so I get the printable versions of the stickers. And what you can do when you're printing them out is print them on different print qualities to get a slightly different colour. Obviously, depending on your printer, it will print out different colours anyway, but you can see this one is a lot darker. I printed this on photo quality, but still on sticker paper. And this one I printed more on a draft, and you can see you get a completely different shade of the greens and the pinks. This one a little bit more vibrant. So if you do buy printable stickers, that is something you can try. When I'm cutting out my printables, I try to use a really sharp pair of scissors. These are a Westcott titanium pair that I use a lot in my crafting. They are super sharp and cut really fine, so really handy for cutting round stickers. I'm really pleased that the Squad Girls made a return, and seasonal Squad Girls at that. I'm wondering whether I should bring some of this washi in at the top of the page. I would like to have the title currently somewhere. So I could either have this up the top or maybe down here, so that I can have a little title above it. I think we'll go for down here. This is a very summery washi. I like it. And I'm wondering what June is going to bring. May has been quite a lovely month. We've had lots of nice weather. Trying to decide which of these to use. The pink here matches the pink on her towel, but this matches her glasses. And I think this green looks better with this and the washi, so I think we'll go with the draft version. I did unpack all my spring and summer clothes, and I'm very happily wearing my summer dresses at the moment. So that was one thing I did achieve this May. But one thing I will not be repeating from last month is trying to do a no spend, because that was an abysmal failure. I did manage to hold out about 23 days, I think. And I've never known a month like it for so many different offers and sales, which I always find incredibly hard to resist when something is on a special offer. But it was the Squad Girls that got me in the end. because they had a big sale, 30% off. And I did have both items on my wish list, so it wasn't as if I was just buying because there was a good sale. And I wasn't sure whether the Squad Girls was going to make its way over to the UK, so I thought I'd better take advantage while I could when they had the 30% off sale. I did only get 2 of the books. I decided not to buy the one with the boxes because there are boxes in one of the decorative books, so I thought I could manage, as I tend to prefer plain boxes really, because if you use the girls on the page you want those to be the decoration rather than to have them in the boxes as well. If I wanted a girl in a box, obviously I could probably add one from one of the original Squad Girls box because they're a little bit smaller. I'm being a lot more adventurous with my boxes, doing a lot more overlapping than I'm used to. I think this one's probably going to have to go on its own. I do love the combination of the pink with the orange, that's really nice. I was a little bit naughty in that I picked up another copy of the second Squad Girls book, which was on sale in the clearance. But when you're paying that much for shipping, you do tend to add a few items into your basket as well. And then no sooner had I placed that order than I was on Instagram, I think, yes I was, and I saw a message from Mojo Jojo saying you might want to check your emails. I'm not sure about that there. Let's just see if I can get it up. Should be able to. After I saw what Jojo had posted about checking your emails, I did and saw that there was a 30% off sale. And I found out that there were some limited bundles, 3 books for $30, so $10 a book. Obviously with shipping I'm paying probably another $30 as well, but still that was a really good price. I didn't just buy any old thing though. I did have the checklist book in my basket for quite a while on my wish list, but I couldn't really justify the cost with the shipping, and it was one of the ones in the bundle, so I ended up placing an order and effectively buying that and getting the black boxes and the rainbow boxes, not free but as well, for a good price. I think it's just been an exceptionally good month, May, for releases, because there was a Planny Thing release, Amber Plans a Day release, Live Love Posh release. So as I said on my stories at the time, I went from a no spend May to a big spend May. And probably by the time you're seeing this video, there would have been a teacher release, a Be Happy box release, who knows, from Happy Planner, Jessica's summer release as well. So I think it's been next to impossible to avoid really. Despite all my tips, I haven't been able to keep to it. Just need to add a title and the currently prompts. I keep my alphabets together in this create your own sticker pack, and I'm thinking probably something tropical like this would be best, but we'll just check. It's that one, but that's a little bit brown. That would match the blue, but not quite, and I think it would clash. That one's not bad. Have I got all the letters? No, don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, that's a possibility. I don't like the green. That one's tropical, but the pink clashes. One of these rainbow ones I don't like because you end up using colours that aren't in the spread. So I prefer to have alphabets that are all the same colour. So that colour would be nice, but I don't want to bring in the purple. Again, same thing happens with those. I do wish Happy Planner would just stick to one colour with their alphabets. or do 2 sheets in 2 different colours but not mix them up. And I think we're getting on to blacks and foils now, and I don't really want to go with the foils, so let's see how those 2 that I picked will look. So we've got the green, that goes pretty well, or the reddy brown. Oh, it's hard. Difficult choice, this one. I wish you could tell me which one you like best. This one blends in with the washi tape quite nicely. And then this one is a bit bolder and stands out. Tough choice. I've decided to go with this one. It is going to bother me a little bit that we have slightly different shades and there's no pattern. Like if it was alternating colours, I wouldn't mind, but I'm going to let it go. But I'm thinking that because we have got the difference in colours, I might tilt them rather than have them straight. I do think they go really well with the page. So I think I'm going to, rather than use the ruler trick and put them down straight, I'm just going to put them down a bit higgledy-piggledy. This is how I used to do it before I did the ruler trick. Just start from the middle letter and work back from that. That might be a little bit far away, that one. I might just move it slightly. I am very fussy. Now I'll have to move that one as well. You can see why my spreads take me so long. Oh, that's too tilted. That will do. So do let me know in the comments whether you've purchased from any of the sales or releases over the last month. I haven't spent a fortune, but I have spent more than I intended. Let's hope it's a little bit quieter in June. It does seem that the releases are getting a little bit more frequent from some of the sellers, like Jessica's had quite a lot more than she usually does. Just got to move that R again ever so slightly. I just have several sheets printed out of all the currently prompts, as well as the months of the year and the words currently and tasks. They've been really useful. I'm actually quite surprised that nobody's brought out a sticker book based on the currently words. I know that Amber has some of the currently words on her collections books. They are rather large, so I tend not to use those. And I think Heather Kell has some of the words in some of her books, but definitely a gap in the market. Obviously you can just write them in yourself, don't have to have stickers, but it's just something I thought might have come out by now. We have lots of dates sticker books which are very useful and things that people need to use time and time again. So I just wondered why not a book with the currently prompts. When you do a search, there are actually quite a lot of ideas out there for things that you could use as prompts. So there's definitely plenty of ideas rather than just the few that Happy Planner used to use. I always have the in the news. So I like to keep track of news events each month. And I try to vary the words from month to month that I have, apart from the news section. So now let's put this in the planner. Let's see how much it goes with the other page. I don't think it's too bad. It's just really this teal colour. There's none of that over here. If I had one of those acrylograph pens that Mary Ellen from Planning with a Bumble was always talking about, I could go over that. I might be able to go over that with a colour pen. That might be something I try. I've just got a couple of stickers left from Katelyn's One in a Melon sheet, so we'll just add them onto this page. We'll use this second quote, "You're one in a melon," down here. I could cover this up. I've got this watermelon here, but I feel like I should leave it because it's just a shame to be covering it up every month. So I'll leave it like that for now. I don't think I'm going to bring this washi in over on this side. I think it's just a little bit too much, a little bit bold. So I'm going to leave it just on this page. And I'll be putting my goals for the month here, important dates here, and as I say, I'm using this more as a review of each month. You can check out my planner flip-throughs. I tend to do a couple of months at a time. I think I'm a bit behind at the moment, but they will get posted eventually. Although I will possibly cover up the content because, I don't know about you, when people show their planners, I do tend to read what's on the pages, and I may not always want someone to read what I've written. I always think that's one of the issues about posting videos on YouTube and After the Pens on Instagram. If your planner is your place to put your thoughts and feelings, then do you really want to share that with the whole world? Anyway, we'll have to see what I write. It probably won't be that exciting. I love how the Currently page turned out. I don't love it as much as last June. That was one of my favourite pages for the whole year, but it's still really cute and giving me all of the summer vibes. I can't believe we're nearly halfway through the year. I always find that January, February, they really drag. And then once we get to May, time just whizzes by, probably because summer is my favourite season. Anyway, do remember to subscribe if you're enjoying my content at all. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Happy planning, take care, and see you soon.